Alright, so here is the second part of the egg job project. This is the box. I fully constructed it. This is the way it's going to be dropped. And I'm going to go ahead and undo everything and just show you the in and outs of the box itself, what exactly I decided to go along with, and what I feel like would be the best approach in terms of something that would be dropping from the side and from the front. Now I've, as you see, there's some wear and tear on this. I've some wear and tear right here. Also things tearing up over here. Because what I did is I've been dropping this, several times. I've dropped it about from 2 stories. I've dropped it from the roof. I've dropped it from trees. I wanted to give it different angles, different heights, different ways that it would fall down. And so, after this, and after several drops, I went ahead and decided that this was the best way to go. And I haven't had the egg break with this setup yet, so fortunately it won't happen during class time. Anyway, to keep the box together and to keep it closed down and to make sure that it won't open up and everything won't fall out, I went ahead and used some shoelaces that I had. So I went ahead and did a double kind of twist here, this way and then this way, and then I went ahead and tied a knot over here. So let me go ahead and undo that for you guys. Now this isn't a serious knot because I wasn't planning on dropping it at this time, but it would be more tighter if I were dropping it, and then also it would allow me to do this quickly because I could just go ahead and retie it again for the next drop if we're dropping them successively. So there you go. Let me go ahead and take this off. Alright, so now I realized that towels would be the best way going forward. So what I have here is I have about 4 towels, and they're arranged in different ways. Now let me go ahead and take this out. This is where the egg would be, and this is where the egg is located. So let me go ahead and show you the base of the box and what's in here. I just have a regular towel laid down in here. This softens the edges, gives it a little bit of leeway room. It just makes it a nice overall soft area in here for the egg. Now here I'm using a belt to keep this all together. This has been pretty successful, and it just keeps everything together and keeps it from moving. And I'm probably going to be using this from now on. It's also fairly easy to just go ahead and do. I figured this was easier than tying another knot. Just go ahead and put the belt together, so it's fairly simple. I'm going to slide this off. Now here, in here I have successions of towels once again. I have this first towel, this green towel, covering what's in here. I have another towel, and then I have the third towel covering the egg itself. Now I've dropped this egg several times and it hasn't broken, so I guess that's good fortune. So yeah, what I decided to go along with, I tried different methods. I tried several different things. I decided that the towels would be the best in terms of absorbing the force that's applied to the box from the front drops, from the bowling ball. I figured that these would be the softest material, and I decided that the best way to go along with this would be to make sure that the egg has no room to move whatsoever. That if it's firmly in place and it's not able to wobble or move against anything, then it won't be able to break. And multiple layers of coverings, so here with this and with this, something like that, it won't allow the egg to really feel the direct impact of it. So the force that's applied by the bowling ball or by the ground when it hits it from a throw from 2, 3, 4 meters above, the force that maybe gets towards the egg is not that great whatsoever, because these absorb the force. These make the collision time longer. Therefore, the force that's applied to change the momentum, to change the impulse, is not as great as it would be if it was just an egg by itself falling down to the ground. These towels, what they would do is they would absorb the force, they would limit the amount of force that gets to the egg, and therefore the egg won't have a chance to really feel the full-on impact of anything, and it won't break. So that's kind of the main idea that I had here. I tried a soft cup that I used before, but I realized that at the end of the day, if the egg has any room whatsoever to move, that's not the best way to go along with this. I also tried pillows. I also tried cotton. I also tried putting it in a jar, solidifying it with like a bubble wrap or something. But at the end of the day, after several failed attempts, The towels have been my savior. The towels have fortunately worked every time I tried to drop this. So this is kind of where I want to go with this. This is kind of how I want to do it. And at the end of the day, in physics terms, the force that's applied to the egg is diminished heavily, or not diminished, is heavily suppressed, heavily lessened by these towels right here. And so any impact from the sides or from the front with the box will not be felt as heavily with these towels in place. So there you go. That's my brief overview. It's actually pretty simple. I realized that these doesn't have to be that complicated. It's just a simple drop of the box, and so there you go. Thank you.